A big development in a row. You have got multiple leaders belonging to the Aam Aadmi Party being arrested. Satyendra Jain, of course, a different case. But first it was Manish Sisodia. Now it is Sanjay Singh. First his deputy and now his member of parliament. Is the heat now inching closer to Arvind Kejriwal as well? Remember, in the Liquorgate investigation, on charges of money laundering is what Sanjay Singh has been first questioned on and now picked up allegedly for non-cooperation. The live images that Priyank and Bhavtosh are both getting to you are from outside the house of Sanjay Singh, where protests have already started. Let me get a quick opening comment. Priyank, just bear with me for a couple of minutes. Quick opening comments for the guests joining us now. Nighat Abbass, spokesperson of BJP, Deshratan Nigam, lawyer Dr. Sumansi Raman will be joining us in a bit, and senior advocate Sanjay Hegde. Nighat Abbass, you've got on the one hand the Lalu Prasad family in Land for Jobs. Then you have got a summons being sent to Abhishek Banerjee, and now Sanjay has also been picked up. It seems that all of Team INDI is on your radar. Why?
Not on our radar, it's on the radar of the central agencies. And it is evident enough that these people are very much corrupted. I mean, Sanjay Singh has been in the charge sheet. The name of him, Sanjay Singh, has been there in the charge sheet. It's not just limited to Sanjay Singh. Look at Manish Sisodia. He has been behind the bars. Look at Satyendra Jain. He has been behind the bars. The bail has been rejected by the Honorable Court and not Bharatiya Janata Party, Padmaja. The reality is that the way Olympic players are collecting the medals in the Olympics, the same way AAP party is ready to collect their criminal cases against themselves. Apparently, the AAP party has completely shifted from its ideology of being Aam Aadmi, and they are the Arajak Aparadh party, or also they may be called as CC party, which is corrupt and criminal party. Because we have seen how their MLAs have been instigating violence in 2020. Tahir Hussain has been called rioter.
Okay.
Nisha Singh, the member of Aam Aadmi Party, has been sent to jail too because she's been guilty for instigating violence. And also their Aam Aadmi Party candidates in Gujarat or Punjab or maybe Delhi elections or the MCD elections, more than 50% of their candidates have serious criminal charges, Padmaja.
All right, we will leave aside the other charges for a second and about Gujarat, etc. Focusing squarely on this particular investigation, Sanjay Hegde, it is being said that Sanjay Singh did not cooperate, was evasive during questioning, and allegations of proceeds allegedly linked to Aam Aadmi Party leaders. In addition to that, you also had his name, which was mentioned in the prosecution complaint of the Enforcement Directorate. What do you make of this arrest now?
Well, I do hope that whoever arrested him read the Supreme Court judgment yesterday. The Supreme Court has now set in motion a specific requirement that you have to give the arrested person the grounds of arrest. Why is it? The Supreme Court has also frowned upon the ED, just saying that, oh, somebody is non-cooperative. The Supreme Court has told the ED and prosecuting agencies that there is a constitutional right of silence, and you cannot expect somebody to incriminate themselves. Basically, this has also happened in the background of the bail plea of Mr. Sisodia, which was also heard in the Supreme Court today. And I think the Supreme Court asked some very pertinent questions. You say that money was taken for the party. Now, have you made the party an accused? So, and the Additional Solicitor General has taken time, or rather it was end of days play in the Supreme Court, and probably this is why this arrest has also happened. Well, the problem as far as the ED is concerned is that it has overbroad powers which were upheld by a 3-judge bench of the Supreme Court, and that 3-judge judgment is currently under review. In the meanwhile, yesterday's judgment by Justice Sanjay Kumar in the Bansal case has come in. I don't think this kind of ED's approach of going after X, Y, and Z in particular geographies and not going after the any other politicians in other geographies will long stand.
Okay. Deshratan Nigam, before you respond to that, because very specific observations were made by the Supreme Court, I also just read them out, where the Supreme Court said in a related case of Manish Sisodia, also who's been arrested in the same case, said this chronology of events speaks volumes and reflects rather poorly, if not negatively, on the ED style of functioning. Being a premier investigating agency charged with the onerous responsibility of curbing the debilitating economic of money laundering in our country, every action in the course of such exercise is expected to be transparent, above board and conforming to pristine standards of fair play in action. The question now being asked is that given what the Supreme Court has said, given the spate of arrests, is there an overreach here? Even the Supreme Court is questioning it. Sanjay Singh being the latest.
See, the fact is, Padmaja, there should be zero tolerance about corruption, and nobody should normalize corruption by any political party. I'm cutting across the board. To prejudge an issue at this stage would be taking sides. Yes, the reasons have to be given. It's already a part of PMLA. The reasons of arrest, and I don't know what has been given in writing and what grounds have been given. I don't think anybody is even as of now aware of that. So I'm sure the reasons must have been given, and those reasons have to be as per the law laid down and also as per the concerned act.
Okay,
now,
just a second, Mr. Hegde, let's not normalize corruption, says Deshratan Nigam.
Oh, well. What can I say? I really can't say much, no, as to who's normalizing what. Corruption is whosoever they arrest. That's all.
Okay, let's just tell our viewers that this is the live image we are getting to you from the house of Sanjay Singh. Priyank on standby with us. Priyank, is he going to be taken out anytime now? What's the latest that you're hearing? All right, a lot of commotion there behind Priyank because the protests have started. Priyank, is Mr. Singh going to be taken out anytime now?
Yes, Padmaja, in any time from now, Sanjay Singh will be taken from this location where his residence was. This is the location where the search started early in the morning. And you can see that Delhi police has been told to make proper deployment. Senior rank officials have also been told to be here. The barricades are being placed since there were many protesters from the Aam Aadmi Party who wanted to move inside the house of Sanjay Singh, where Sanjay Singh, where they wanted to see him, but that is being stopped by the Delhi police officials. The paramilitary forces, the CAPF, as well as the Delhi police is making human chain so that the ED's vehicle can be allowed to move from this location, which is the residence of Sanjay Singh, which is 131 North Avenue. There's too much of commotion which is happening on this side, although the Aam Aadmi Party workers have moved to the other side. They want to see a glimpse of Sanjay Singh, who have been protesting here. Sanjay Singh की arresting हो गई है. अब पार्टी क्या करेगी?
देखिए, ये मोदी की तानाशाही की प्रकाष्ठा है. उनके ताबूत में संजय सिंह की गिरफ्तारी आखिरी कील साबित होगी. मोदी ईमानदार राजनीति से डर रहे हैं. आम आदमी पार्टी का एक एक कार्यकर्ता इस गिरफ्तारी के खिलाफ सड़कों पर उतरेगा और मोदी की तानाशाही के खिलाफ जो है जनसंघर्ष करेगा.
Padmaja, the party workers have been very well being communicated by the senior leadership that whatever is being done is being done on the behest of the central government. They are certainly not aware about the chronology of the event, the legality, how the enforcement directorate has already apprised to the court that there was an accused who told to the enforcement directorate that Sanjay Singh had met him, and there were few financial transactions which happened on the behest of Sanjay Singh. Since that accused, Nighat Abbass, has now turned approver, so it is very important that what could have been the revelation which has been made by Nighat Abbass, which can certainly be told to the court tomorrow once Sanjay Singh is produced before the court. Now at this location, as you were talking, the deployment is increasing. The Delhi police is on its toes to allow the ED officials' vehicle to be taken from this location.
All right, Bhatosh is also here with us. When Mr. Singh is taken out, what happens next? What is the legal process from here on, Bhatosh? Over to you.
Padmaja, within 24 hours, his medical examination should be done, and that can happen inside the ED headquarters. And ED officials have already submitted an arrest memo to the family members and also a seizure memo. This will in fact give details as to whether anything had been seized from the house, and it was at 7 a.m. or little before that that ED officials had reached his residence. Very dramatic visuals. In fact, this is the first time that Sanjay Singh was in fact summoned, raided, searched. It all happened simultaneously. Everything happened in fact simultaneously in this case. His premises were searched and then he was served the summons and then the arrest happened. In case of Manish Sisodia, he was summoned and then arrested, and then in the ED case he was questioned twice at Intihar jail and then arrested. So in case of such Sanjay Singh, everything happened within 10 to 11 hours and the arrest actually happened. ED has said that with accused turning approvers in this case, they have new leads. They have to in fact explain in the remand note what are those new leads that led to his arrest. What sources have said that he was non-cooperative, evasive, and that the proceeds of crime is linked to him.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Bhavtosh. Let's quickly cut across to Nyamika as well, because it'll be interesting to see how the Congress reacts. They keep accusing the Aam Aadmi Party of corruption. Their MLA has been picked up by the Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab. What do they make of Sanjay Singh's arrest? Over to you, Nyamika.
Well, absolutely, it is a major development in the alleged liquor scam, as now the ED has arrested the Aam Aadmi Party's Rajya Sabha MP Sanjay Singh from his residence. And to talk about this matter more, we have been joined by the Delhi Congress Chief Arvind Singh Lovely with us. Sir, how do you see this entire development as now the Aam Aadmi Party's Rajya Sabha MP has been arrested in connection to the alleged liquor scam?
See, Congress has always maintained that we do not support any irregularities. Anybody who is involved in the scam should be taken to task, undoubtedly. But on pretext of that, government should not misuse the agencies to score their political agenda. That is the biggest danger our country is facing today, and democratically also that is the biggest danger. This has been a new precedent that government use those agencies. As you have told me, I don't know that. As you have told me that agencies have said that because he was not cooperating. As far as I know, today itself Supreme Court had said that that cannot be the reason of arresting somebody. If somebody is guilty, definitely he should be arrested, and it was Congress who raised this scam. So whosoever are guilty should be arrested. But on pretext of that, to score against your opponents, one should not use agencies.
Sir, as you have also mentioned that Congress was one of the complainants. In fact, this entire matter was been bring into notice by the Congress party only, and now the investigation is currently underway, and that is the reason why even raids have taken place at the residence of Sanjay Singh. So, do you support that? Do you think that this is the right step which is being taken?
You are only telling me, no? I don't know. You are only telling me that they are saying because he was not cooperating.
Okay, interesting. The Congress says we want action against corruption, but we don't want a witch hunt either. So which one is this? Is this a witch hunt? Is this a crackdown on corruption? Treading the middle ground as of right now. Any moment now, Sanjay Singh is likely to step out. I have to slip into a very quick break. Don't go anywhere. We are live on the story.
देखा गया कि 4 आदमी को अरेस्ट कर लो और उसी में से एक को बोलो तू अप्रूवर बन जा, एन केन प्राकरण सबका नाम लेने लग और हम काम कर लेंगे। लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं अरेस्ट किया अगर आम आदमी पार्टी के लिए कहीं ना कहीं दिक्कत की बात है, परेशानी की बात। देखिए, परेशानी की बात कुछ नहीं है। हमारा जीवन संघर्ष से हुआ, संघर्ष करेंगे, सड़क पे भी करेंगे, कोर्ट में भी करेंगे, पार्लियामेंट में भी करेंगे, संघर्ष करते रहेंगे। ये वही शख्स याद रखिएगा जिसने की भाजपा के नाक में दम कर दिया, जिसने कि मणिपुर के ऊपर माननीय मोदी सवाल पूछा, औरतों को नग्न घुमाया गया मणिपुर के अंदर, वो सवाल का जवाब नहीं दे पाए। आज मणिपुर जल रहा है, संजय सिंह ने आवाज उठाई, उसी का परिणाम ये है।
Nath Bharti, MLA of the Aam Aadmi Party, Sanjay Singh has just stepped out. This is the first images. You can imagine the number of people who have now gathered at his house. You can see several people even trying to scale the walls and get into his house. Let's just explain why this is happening. It is because Workers of the Aam Aadmi Party have gathered around Sanjay Singh's house. They were prevented from going outside. There you see him. There is that wave to all of his supporters just before getting into the vehicle with members of the Delhi police and officers from the Enforcement Directorate. Sanjay Singh waves out to his supporters. Now he'll be taken for his medical test and the legal formalities. All right, there you see more people trying to clamber into his house being taken away by the Delhi police. Mr. Sanjay Hegde, the fact is that right now Somnath Bharti is saying that yen kain prakaran, by any hook or crook, people are being arrested, turned into a statements are being taken.
There's high-level drama which is happening here. There's high-level drama which is happening here where the AAP workers are having a fight with the Delhi police personnel. We have seen them hitting the cops here on the ground where because these workers managed to move. Now you can see Sanjay Singh is coming out. His vehicle is being taken out from this location. We would be trying to show you the tracking visuals of Sanjay Singh moving and being taken to the Enforcement Directorate office here in the national capital. Sanjay Singh being taken by the Enforcement Directorate.
Yes, continue, Priyank. We can hear you. There's quite a bit of a commotion there between the Aam Aadmi Party and the cops. Over to you.
Yes, there was a big commotion which was happening here, and we are moving because the Enforcement Directorate vehicle is right now on its move. Please cut to the other cameras so that you can have a clear picture.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. What you're seeing right now is the Aam Aadmi Party Karyakartas having a scuffle, getting into a scuffle with the Delhi police. Presumably, they were trying to stop the movement of the vehicle carrying Sanjay Singh. Several of them even got into his house, clambered over the fence, were taken aside by the Delhi police, and Sanjay Singh has just exited. Presumably, he'll be taken now to the ED headquarters after being placed under arrest. But Mr. Hegde, I was asking you, can one ignore the very specific details that have been given by the approver Dinesh Arora in the prosecution, which has been quoted in the prosecution complaint? All right, Dr. Suman Siraman, would you like to take that question? The specific allegations that have been made.
Let the allegations be made, Padmaja. The point is, in the month of May, did the Enforcement Directorate not issue an apology letter to Mr. Sanjay Singh for, by mistake, quote, by mistake putting his name in the charge sheet on the Delhi excise case? Now, what has changed between May of this year and now? What has changed also are two things. One, Mr. Sanjay Singh has written to the Finance Secretary asking for permission to prosecute the Enforcement Directorate Chief and the Deputy Chief of the Enforcement Directorate for defamation, right? So that has happened. So clearly that is something which the Enforcement Directorate would not have taken very kindly. Second, Mr. Sanjay Singh has also been going very hard against the BJP in Parliament. So besides these, I cannot think of any other thing. If there is anything else, we have not been made privy to it. The public has not been made privy to it. So clearly it does seem that this is connected to two or three things. One, Manish Sisodia matter, bail. So something could be said that, look, we found new evidence and that's why Sanjay Singh has been arrested and don't give Manish Sisodia bail. So that could be one angle to this entire thing. And the other angle behind this entire story is that Sanjay Singh has been going very hard, not just at the government, but he's been going very hard at the Enforcement Directorate officials as well.
Okay, important point raised, and both Nighat Abbass and Deshratan Nigam can answer that politically and legally. What changed between May and now? In May, when the Enforcement Directorate had apologized for mentioning Sanjay Singh by name in the charge sheet, to now where within a span of 11 hours, they search him and now they put him under arrest. Bhavtosh is also live with us. The action continues here. Pranesh takes over. We are on this big story. This is a big political news break of the day. Don't go anywhere. Back in a minute.